Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to The Reset. It is yours truly, the one, the only, C-Dub. So, let's get down to business. I've been out the game for a hot minute. I understand that. We're going to address those issues in a separate video. But right now, I feel like this is a very hot topic for me to jump on. So, I'm going to do so. That said, I have taken probably maybe a month hiatus max from Arc Raiders due to moving, getting a new car, getting a new job, blah, 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 personal life shit. We'll handle that in another video, like I said. But at the end of the day, what I find very important is it seems like everybody just bitching at Embark, which I understand. Don't get it twisted. I get it. Like, there's a lot of issues going on. But, like, everybody wants to have their cake and eat it too. Like, first and foremost, let's get down to basics. Whenever Arc Raiders got released, it was what? A player versus environment game. And everyone fucking loved it. Now, there's a lot of people that came into the game, and I can understand the not wanting to do expeditions because you feel like it's a waste of time. I'm always going to do expeditions, by the way. Like, I come from the Call of Duty Black Ops era where I have no problems. Like, for me, the more you reset, the better you get at the game, and the quicker you can do it, like, brap, 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 then you can fucking wind up and start popping shots like a motherfucker anytime you feel like, right? So the people who want the player versus environment mode only, like player versus environment only, I get that. But if that happens, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who hop on that train, it's going to take a lot of the danger out of the game. It's going to take a lot of the fun. It's going to take a lot of the excitement out. Because part of the excitement of a player versus environment game is the fact that you're fighting random shit out there that's just automatically part of the AI, and then you have some rando sitting in the mountaintops with a sniper rifle. You got some dude who's running through on you anytime they see fit. Don't get it twisted. I don't like rats. Fuck the rats. But unfortunately, rats are going to be part of the game. Okay? So I would hate to see them steer into the direction of appealing to the masses, because the masses, as far as I'm concerned in this aspect, all I've heard is, oh, I want to play versus environment mode. They're going to get bored of that. They don't understand the excitement, and they're going to be like, oh, wow, shit, why did I steer away from the PvPvE aspect of it? Now, the other side of it is there's a lot of dupe shit going on. And honestly, okay, I have to concur. Like, Embark, you need to fix your shit on this one. Like, every time a new patch is released, there's a loophole somewhere. I don't know how that works. Like, I don't know how you can have loophole after loophole after loophole after fixing loophole after loophole after loophole. Like, there is a condition there. But given the heart and soul of Arc Raiders, right, is I agree with the full-time dad, part-time gamer aspect of it, right? Like, you got dudes out there, and all we want to do is just jump in. We want to have a good time. And if we have to pop shots, we'll pop shots. You know, and I feel like Embark is doing the right thing and adjusting matchmaking in that aspect. But I feel like there's so much, what is that called? Fan service. I feel like there's a lot of fan service going on. I feel like there's a lot of fan service gearing towards the wrong people. I feel like this is like, you've got, okay, so case in point, there's a lot of people who have milked this game for all it's fucking worth, and don't get it twisted. Like, I was popping content off with Arc Raiders involved, you know what I mean? And I didn't have the major successes, you know what I mean? But I was just documenting my time with the game. But then people turn this into a full-time job, and that's what's pissing people off. They want Embark to cower to them and be like, oh, yes, absolutely, here's more content. Here's more things for you to milk so you can get ahead of the game and make your buck, boo-boo. No, that's not a game. That is not a game. I'm sorry, but I 100% stand against that kind of mentality. Like, what I want is I want to be able to come home. I want to be able to get onto a game and vibe for a few hours and then go to bed. That's pretty much what I want to do. And I have a feeling that, like, a lot of people out there are trying to become content creators in their own right, and rightfully so. Like, you do you, boo-boo. I ain't mad at that. But at the same point, like, to harass a company and be like, oh, we want PvE mode. Oh, I don't have this. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, we're buffing this. Oh, we're nerfing that. Dude, you're not the game developer. First and foremost, stop. Just because a game doesn't have what you want doesn't mean you have to get what you need. You understand? If you want to be happy, expand your gaming library. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like there's a lot of whining crybabies out there who just want to nullify the game for the rest of us who just want to come home and fucking chill, bro. That was the basis of what Arc Raiders was. And they did it. They did it very successfully. And you had a lot of part-time jobbers, full-time dads. You know, it was a good vibe. And that's what made Arc Raiders blow up. And now all of a sudden we're catering to this sparse population. And this sparse population is absolutely destroying it for the entirety of us. And I'm not mad. You know, I'm still going to keep playing the damn thing. Like, I've been doing my real life grind. Like I said, I got my new place, got my new job, got my new car. We locked in. But a lot of people aren't built like that. So anybody who's watching, I guess, don't give up on it, man. It's such a good fucking game. And I'm going to give my shouts to Embark. You're doing what you can with what you got. But, boo-boo, you got to fix the glitches and the dupes. That is something that's just like, bruh. But I'm going to do an in-depth video on how far Arc Raiders has come since before its inception. Fucking 6? No, I guess it's closer to a year now. Like, I remember watching it getting into it around the holidays is whenever I got into that. But I think it was released in October last year. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. But I'm going to do a real in-depth video because, like, Arc Raiders has such an awesome history, man. And I know Embark can bounce back from this. I really do. Embark can make this thing fucking sing, bro. But to all the wine bags out there, bro, just stop. Like, quit thinking of yourself, for the love of fucking God. Dupes and glitches, yes, 100% fix that shit. But this wine ball shit of, oh, we want to play reverse environment mode, bro, you know what you signed up for. You saw it was an extraction shooter. It was player versus environment. You know what you're doing. And if you kill one of those aspects, aka going PvE, you are taking a lot of excitement out of the fucking game. Bar none. Period. Point blank. And then you're going to bitch about how it's not fun anymore because the danger's not there. Every game I go into, I am fully fucking aware that anyone can go rogue at any point in time. And if that happens, I'm ready to go hot. I'm not good at going hot. I'm not good at going live on fucking Arc Raiders. I think, like, in the 500 hours I've played, I think I've had maybe 24 knockouts. That is sparse. I'm not much a PvP player, but to the same point, if I have to, I will. You know, but that's what's fun for me. It's like you use that proximity chat. You get in there, you express what you want, you express what you need, and people are going to be slimy. Rats are going to happen. People are going to camp sites. That's why they have hatch keys. There are workarounds for everything. So instead of wanting your cake and eating it too, why don't you just sit at the party table like everybody else, enjoy your time for what it is, and instead of pressuring somebody so they spit in your food, give them time so they can cook. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's all. I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. Y'all have a good day.